And now, here is the starting lineup for your Homewood-Flossmoor Vikings. And first, the shortstop, number 0, Corey Cheney. And second, the third baseman, number 10, Ricky Ham. And third, the right fielder, number 4, Samir Heidelberg. And fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Arthur Sim. And fifth, the designated hitter, number 20, James Holly. And sixth, the left fielder, number 3, Xavier White. And seventh, the catcher, number 25, Cameron Williams. And eighth, the center fielder, number 7, Mateo Morales. And ninth, the second baseman, number 14, Jack Cassidy. And the starting pitcher for your Vikings is number 11, Chris Bam. The head coach for your Vikings, Marcus Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to today's afternoon contest between the Homewood-Flossmoor Vikings and the Lockport Porters. About ready to start here. Starting on the mound for the Vikings is Chris Ham. Leading off for the Porters is Bryce Flood. Here comes the windup and the first pitch from Ham. Fastball high and away. It's ball one. 1-0 here on the starting second baseman. Wind up from Ham and the pitch. Fastball inside, 2-0. Here comes the windup. The 2-0 pitch to Flood. Fastball inside, it clipped him. He'll jog to first with a hit by pitch. And so he'll be on first with no outs, and Adam Kozak will step up for the Porters. This is Chris Ham's second start on the season, has 11.1 innings of work. Here's the pickoff attempt, gets away from Stamps. He'll jog to the dugout, and Flood will advance to second. Ham with a 4.941 ERA on the season. Like I said, 11.1 innings, 11 hits given up, as well as 14 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch from Ham. High fastball, it's ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Ham comes steady. Here's the pitch. Another high fastball, it's 2-0. Pitch. Ham comes set. Here it comes. Fastball high. That one's called a strike. It's 2-1 now on Kozak. Flood leads off the second. Kozak up to the plate. He's in left field to start the game for the Porters. Here comes the pitch from Ham. It's another high fastball. 3-1. Count. Here comes the payoff pitch from Ham. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Kozak on the high fastball. So it's a full count here. Three-two count. Ham comes set. Here's pitch. Fastball low and away. That one will be ball four. And Kozak will jog to first with a walk. Justin Vandertuck up now for the Porters, starting in center field for Lockport. Pitching coach Vince Davis will come out to the mound now. Talk to Ham as he's had a hit by pitch and a walk to start off the first two batters. So, runners on first and second for Vandertuck. Here's a pitch. It's a high curveball. Ball one. Here comes the pitch. Inside fastball called for ball two. 2-0 on Vandertuck. Here comes the 2-0 from Ham. Fastball grounded to first. Bobbled by Stamps. That gets past him. Cassidy behind him to recover. So it'll be bases loaded now for Ryan Goberski. So Grobisky up now, bases loaded. No outs for the Porters. Ham will go from the windup. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Fastball, that one's grounded to second. Cassidy fields it cleanly, no throw to second. He'll throw to first, and it gets away from Stamps. So 2 runs will score. Grobisky will go to second. And it'll be 2-0 Porters here early in the top of the first. So the air now puts Grobisky on second. Vandertuck at third. Here comes the windup and the pitch from Ham. There's a curveball down the middle. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Inside curveball. Fastball down the middle. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 from Ham. There's a ground ball to third, fielded cleanly by Ham. The throw is to home, and it gets away from Williams. So it'll be 3-0 Porters here in the top of the first. Coach Marcus Rogers will come out to the mound, and that's going to be it for Chris Ham here in the top of the first. So Antonio Brown going to come out to the mound. No outs retired by Ham. So Brown will come in essentially to start the game, but with bases loaded. So as he warms up, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Reese will stand up now. Here comes the pitch from Brown. Swing and a miss on the fastball, low and away. 0-1 here on Wellston. Brown comes it. Here comes the pitch. Curveball away. It's 1-1. 1-1 count here on Wellstein. Here's a pitch from Brown. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Brown. Here it comes. Fastball grounded in between short and third. Torrey Cheney makes a nice running play, but has no throw, so the Porters will score again. It's 4-0 here. Still no outs in the top of the first. Here's the ball that gets away from Williams for a ball. Luckily, no run able to score. So now there's a bird on the field. So time is called. So the bird has successfully been removed from the field, and we'll get back onto the game here. 4-0 Porters, 1-0 count here on Nagel. Here comes the pitch from Brown. Fastball outside, it's 1-1. Here comes the 2-0. Fastball, that one's popped in the middle of right field. Heidelberg coming on, but it's foul. 2-1 here on Nagel. Brown steps off. 2-1 count here on Nagel. Still no outs. 4-0 Porter. Brown comes set. Here comes the pitch. Inside curveball blocked by Williams. 3-1. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside fastball almost hit Nagel. He dodges it though, and will go to first with a walk. That'll score a run. It's 5-0 Porters. Ball one. It's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Inside fastball. 2-0. Brown comes set. The 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball blooped into right field. Heidelberg coming on. Foul. No, it's fair. Heidelberg can't make the catch. The throw in. And 1 run will score. Little Porter's playing station to station. It's 6-0 here in the top of the first. Still no outs. Brown comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle. It's 0-1. Here comes pitch. Curveball outside. It's 1-1. One count. Here comes pitch from Brown. Fastball fouled off by Flood. It's over 1-2. Flood, the leadoff hitter, back up to the plate here in the top of the first. 1-2 count. Brown comes set. Here comes pitch. Curveball high. It's 2-2. Here comes pitch. Fastball almost got away from Williams, but a nice stop. And it's a full count now on Flood. Here comes pitch. Fastball outside. Flood goes to first with a walk. Another run will score. It's 7-0. Still no outs for the Vikings here in the top of the first. Here comes the pitch. Outside fastball called for a strike. 0-1 now on Kozak. 0-1 pitch. Here comes from Brown. Fastball swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. Here comes 0-2. Fastball popped in the air. That's in the center field. Scott coming in. He'll make the catch. Runner tags. But he decides to go back. So there's finally the first out of the inning for the Vikings. And Justin Vanderchuck will come up for the Porters. Brown set. Here's the pitch. Fastball in dirt. It's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Fastball outside. It's 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off by Vandertuck into the visitors' bullpen. It's 2-1. 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball gets away from Williams. Runners stay put. It's 3-1 now on Vandertuck. Here comes the pitch from Brown. That one gets away as well. Vandertuck takes the walk. It'll be 8-0 Porters. He is still on the top of the first. Here comes the pitch from Brown. Inside fastball. That hit Groberski. He'll go to first. 9-0 Porters in the top of the first. Benitez up now. He hits a pop fly. That one's into right. Heidelberg coming in. He's got an eye on it. He'll make the catch for the second out. So 2 down now here in the top of the first. Brown comes set. Here comes the pitch. That one's lined into right. Right to Heidelberg. That'll be the third out of the inning. The Vikings allow 9. We'll head to the bottom of the first as the Vikings look to get some of those back with their offense. You're watching HF Viking Baseball.
Number 0, Corey Cheney.
Torrey Cheney up now for the Vikings. Starting on the mound for the Porters is Matt Fox. Here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here on Cheney. Fox comes set. Here's pitch. Fastball, that one's lined into left, and that's going to get down. Torrey Cheney will have a leadoff single here in the bottom of the first. And Ricky Ham will come up for the Vikings.
Number 10, Ricky Ham.
Fox comes set. Here comes the pitch to Ham. Curveball hit Ham in the head. He's going to go to first with a hit by pitch. And so it'll be runners on first and second here for Demir Heidelberg.
Number 4, Demir Heidelberg.
First and second now. Fox comes set. Here comes the pitch to Heidelberg. Fastball outside. Ball 1 called. It's 1-0. 1-0 count here on Heidelberg. No outs. Runners on first and second. Here comes the pitch from Fox. Fastball. That's lined in left field. That's going to get down. It's going to double hop the wall. Cheney on his way home. Rogers waving hand home. Now he holds him up at second. RBI double for Demir Heidelberg. The Vikings are on a board. It's 9-1. Arthur Stamps up now for the Vikings. Heidelberg on second, Ham on third. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Fox comes set. Here's pitch. Curveball down the middle, taken for strike one by Stamps. It's 0-1. So 0-1 on Stamps. Here's the pitch from Fox. Pick off to third. Ham back in time. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. Outside. Stamps across the plane. So it's 0-2. Oh, 2. Here comes pitch to Stamps. Fastball. Jammed him inside. The play is to third. Ham. Back in time. So the ground ball was right back to the pitcher. Ham took a few steps off third. Fox thought he was going home, so threw to third. But Ham slides back in time. So no out achieved on the play. It's bases loaded now for James Holly. Nobody out. Holly up. Xavier White on deck. Here comes the pitch from Fox. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball that's grounded up the middle by Holly. Fielded cleanly by a second baseman. Throw to first in time. It's a double play. 1 run does score for the Vikings, though. It's 9-2. Fox comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, that one's fouled off by White. 0-1. Fox comes set. Here's pitch. Fastball low. 1-1 count. Here comes pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss from White. So it's 1-2 now. Here comes pitch from Fox. Fastball high. White fouls it off. It's still 1-2. One, two count. Here comes the pitch to White. Curveball outside. He takes for ball 2, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. High fastball. 3-2 now on white. Box set. Here comes the payoff pitch. The 3-2. High fastball fouled off by white. Still a full count. Still a 3-2 count. Here's the pitch to White. Fastball in the dirt. White will work a walk. So runners at the corners now. Cameron Williams stepping up for the Vikings.
Now at the light, number 25, Cameron Williams.
Here comes the pitch to Williams. Fastball. That one's popped into right field. And the catch is made by the right fielder, Groberski, for the third out of the inning. So the Vikings put 2 on the board. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 9-2. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Mostly, but there's a couple of substitutions. Huh? Yeah, it's Xavier. Right field. No, it's Xavier. Art's at first base. Come here. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Here from Welgant. 0-1 count. Brown comes set. Here comes pitch. Fastball down the middle. 0-2 now. 0-2. Inside fastball almost hit Welgant. 1-2 now. 1-2 count. Here's a pitch from Brown. Inside fastball again. It's 2-2. Two count. Here's a pitch. Inside fastball or curveball. That one hit Welgant. He'll go to first with a hit by pitch. And Logan Nagel come up for the Porters. Here comes pitch. Fastball. That one's popped into right field. Foul territory. Heidelberg going for it. He can't make the catch, so it's a foul ball. 0-1. Brown steps off. Nothing doing now. pitch from Brown. Fastball in the dirt, gets away from Williams. Runner goes. Throw to second is not in time. One count. Here's pitch. Fastball, that one's fouled back. 1-2 count now on Nagel. One, two count. Here's pitch. That one's fouled off by Nagel. Still 1-2. Brown set. Ready for the 1-2. Here's pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Gets away from Williams. It's a 2-2 count now on Nagel. Two balls, two strikes on Logan Nagel. Here's the pitch from Brown. Fastball. That one's lined into right field. That's going to get down. Fair ball is called. Nagel on his way to second. Well sent. Scores. Nagel to third. The throw to third is in time to get him. So Nagel nailed down. Trying to stitch the double to a triple. But the Porters do score one. It's 10-2. That ball is caught. That's the second out. Here's pitch from Brown. Fastball outside to the leadoff hitter. It's 0-1. A 1 count. Here's pitch. Fastball inside. It's 1-1. A 1 pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-1 now. Here's pitch. Fastball. That one's grounded. Foul towards first base. It's 2-2. Two count. Brown said here's a pitch. That one's lined foul again towards first base. Still 2-2. Comes the pitch from Brown. Outside fastball, 3-2. Comes the pitch from Brown. Outside curveball. So Brown will take the walk. Pickoff attempt for Brown. Nothing doing. Another pickoff attempt. Brown comes set. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Here's the throw from Williams. Tag is not in time. So it's a 0-1 count here on Kozak. Oh, one pitch is in the dirt. Williams jogging back to get it. So it's 1-1. One count on Kozak. There's a fastball inside. Pulled foul by Kozak. It's 1-2. Here comes the pitch from Brown. That one again fouled towards first base. Still 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2. It's fouled off again. Here comes the pitch from Brown. It's in the dirt again. 2-2. Two count. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. Rung him up for strike 3. So Brown gets the strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of the second as the Porters add on 1. It's 10-2. You're watching HF Viking Baseball.
Number 7, Mateo Morales.
Mateo Morales up now for the Vikings here in the top or bottom of the second. Vikings down 10-2 here in the bottom of the second. Here comes a pitch. Fastball inside that hits Morales. He's going to go to first with a hit by pitch, and that'll bring up Jameer Scott.
Number 31, Jameer Scott.
Box comes set. Here comes the pitch to Scott. Pick off to first. Not in time to get Morales. Fox set. Here's pitch. Here's a fastball outside. 1-1. One 0 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. That one's popped in the air to right field. Groberski under it. He'll make the catch. That'll be the first out of the inning, and Torrey Cheney will step up for the Vikings.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 0, Torrey Cheney.
In his last 5 games, Cheney, with a batting average of 400 on the season, with an average of 243. Here comes the pitch, inside fastball. 1-0 here on Cheney. One 0 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball down the middle. 1-1. Kickoff attempt. Morales back in time again. It's 1-1 on Cheney. Here comes the pitch. Curveball inside, almost hit Cheney. 2-1. Here comes the pitch from Fox. Fastball outside. Called for strike 1, and the back pick from the catcher Nagel, or from the catcher Benitez, gets Morales. So he's out at first. So it's a 2-2 count here for Cheney. 2 outs now. Here comes the 2-2. For a ball inside, it's 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Inside fastball fouled off by Cheney. Still 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Curveball inside. Cheney will take ball 4.
Now batting for the Vikings, number 10, Ricky Ham.
Fox comes set. Cheney leads off first. Here comes the pitch from Fox. Fastball down the middle. 0-1. 0-1 count. Ham ready for the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. So it's a 1-1 count. Cheney off of first. Heidelberg on deck. Ham up to the plate with 2 outs. Take off to first. And that's going to get away from the first baseman. Cheney will go to second. He'll even round, but he'll stay at second. So now a runner in scoring position here for Ham with 2 outs. Timeout called by the Lockport coach. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Call 2, called on Ham. Here's a ground ball. Foul towards third. There's the fastball. Ham swings at it. That'll be a third out of the inning. So we'll head to the top of the third. Vikings down 8. It's 10-2. You're watching HF Viking Baseball.
Number 17, Zach Burnett.
He's pretty good. I mean, here's the foul ball. Out of play. Not reachable for Ham. That one's lined in it right to Heidelberg. Lead off hit there for Vandertuck. comes a pitch from Burnett. That one's fouled off here by Grabowski. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch from Burnett. Curveball high. 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Burnett. Runner goes. The high fastball followed off by Grabowski. So it's 1-2 now. 1-2 on the right fielder. Kickoff attempt to first. Vandertuck back in time. Here comes the pitch from Burnett. High fastball. It's 2-2. Kickoff attempt to first again. Vandertuck back in time. Two. Fastball in the dirt. Blocked by Williams. So it's a full count here on Grabowski. Takeoff attempt from first. Stamps. Comes the pitch from Burnett. Curveball, that one's blooped into left field. Coming in is White. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. Pickoff attempt to first. Vandertuck back in time again. Burnett comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball inside, runner goes. And he's in a pickle. Throw to first. Is not in time. Vandertuck is back. Ball on the pitch, so it's 1-0. There's the pop fly on the infield. Stamps in foul territory. He'll make the catch for the second out. It's the second out. 2 outs now for the Vikings. Burnett set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's not in time as Cheney couldn't get the tag down. So it's 0-1 on Nago. Burnett comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. It's 1-1. Comes the 1-1 from Burnett. That one's lined into center field. Scott going back. He'll make the catch. That's the third out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third. The score is 10-2. You're watching HF Viking Baseball.
Number 4, Samir Heidelberg.
Mir Heidelberg up now for the Vikings. Here comes the pitch. Curveball down the middle. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now on Heidelberg. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Heidelberg. Drop third. He'll drop to first. And he'll be out with a strikeout for the first out of the inning.
Number 5, Arthur Sam.
One and 0 on Stamps. This is the curveball inside. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball inside. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. That one's looped in the right center field. That's going to get down. Stamps on his way to second. The throw in is not in time as he gets away from the second baseman. So Stamps at second with a double.
Number 20, Shane Holly.
Here comes the pitch to Holly. Fouled off. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Fastball in the dirt. That gets away from the catcher. Stamps to third safely. So 1-1, 1 out. Stamps at third. Holly up to the dish. Here comes the pitch. Another high fastball. It's 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Curveball outside. 3-1 now on Holly. Comes the pitch to Holly. Inside curveball. Go to first with a walk. And so it'll be runners at the corners now for Xavier White. Here comes the pitch to White. There's a ground ball up the middle. Fielder Kinley toss the second to first in time, and that's the double play to end the inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth.
That's one blow. Go.
Full count now on Vidrak. Jack Bernath comes set. Full count. Here's the pitch. Fastball that's driven into right field deep. Going back is Heidelberg. That's going to one-hop the wall. Heidelberg will field it off the wall. The throw on the second is not in time. And Vidrak will go to second with the double to lead off the inning. Here comes the pitch from Burnett. There's a fastball grounded to short. Cheney will field it cleanly. The throw is to third. And they get Burdack at third for the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch from Bernath. Runner goes. That one's fouled off out of play. It's 0-1 now. There's a curveball high. It's now 1-1. Pick off to first. It's not in time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Inside fastball. Hit Del Ponte, so he'll go to first with the walk. It'll be runners at first and second with one out here for Bryce Flood. Here's the pitch. Fastball low, called for strike one. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, that's grounded to short. Cheney will field it cleanly on the run. Throw to first to get the out. Nice running play by Torrey Cheney. So 2 outs now. Adam Kosak up now for the Porters. Bernath set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, chest high, called for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch, high fastball again. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch from Bernath, high fastball. It's a 3-1 count. Fastball outside, called for strike two. So full count now. Full count. Runners on second and third for the Porters. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Kozak. That'll be a third out of the inning. Zach Bernath has 2 scoreless innings now. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It's still 10-2. You're watching it to Viking Baseball. Fastball high. 1-0 here on Williams. Fastball down the middle. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball. High and inside on Williams is 2-1. Here's pitch. Fastball, that's grounded right back to the pitcher Del Ponte. A throw to first is in time to get Williams for the first out.
Number 7, Mateo Morales.
Here comes the pitch. Fastball away, it's 1-0. One 0 count. Here comes the pitch to Morales. Fastball down the middle. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 count to Mateo Morales. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Peter Kinley, throw to first is in time. That's the second out of the inning as Mateo Morales is retired.
Number 31, Jameer Scott.
Here comes the pitch. Curveball down the middle. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 count. Curveball outside. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball down the middle. It's 1-2. One, two count. Here's the pitch. Fastball high on Scott. It's 2-2. Two count on Jameer Scott. Here comes the pitch. There's a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play for the third baseman. Throw to first is not gonna be in time as Scott beats it out.
Number 0, Corey Cheney.
Here comes the pitch to Cheney. Curveball down the middle. 1-0. One 0 count. Pick off to first is not in time. High fastball on Cheney. It's 2-0. Runner goes as Cheney hits it to shortstop, but there's no one there as he was covering the base. Scott will go all the way to third. It'll be runners at the corners now for Ricky Ham.
Now batting for light, number 10, Ricky Ham.
Fastball outside. It's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes. Cheney will get all the way to second. He steals the base. Scott going home. He gets down. He's safe. So Vikings cause some confusion there and end up scoring a run. Pitcher Del Ponte stepped off when Cheney, he stepped off to throw to third to pick off Scott. Cheney ended up going to second. They throw to second. Scott goes home. So the Vikings are now down 7. It's 10-3. Cheney's at second. Ham up to the plate. There's a ground ball. That gets in between. That's in the outfield. Rogers is waving Cheney around, but stumbled routing the base, so it'll be runners at the corners again for Demir Heidelberg. Ham takes his lead from first. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. Down the middle on Heidelberg. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle. It's 0-2. Oh and 2. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Heidelberg held back. It's 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Heidelberg. He'll go down swinging. So we'll head to the top of the 5th. The score is 10-3. Vikings still down. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Vandertuck up now as he flies one into center field. Scott's going back. He'll make the catch for the first out of the top of the fifth inning. Ryan Gorbeski coming up now for the Porters with one down. Here comes the pitch from Burnett. Here's a ground ball. Fouled off. It's a 0-1. Here's the fastball in the dirt. 1-1. Here's the fastball outside. It's now 2-1. Fastball. Don't know how that one missed. It's now 3-1. Here's the pitch from Burnett. That one's lined in the left field. That'll get down. Groberski now with a 1-out hit. Foul ball determined by the umpire. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Burnett. That one's lined into center field. Scott going back. He'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. Another pick. Here comes the pitch. That one's lined up. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Strike 1 called here on Flood. Here comes the pitch. Fastball outside. It's 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball low and inside. It's 2-1. 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. That one's fouled off. 2-2. Here's the pitch from Bernath. Curveball high. It's 3-2 now. Here's the pitch. High fastball. As the runners were on the move. So it's going to be bases loaded now for Logan Nagel. Wind up from Bernath and the pitch. High fastball gets away from Williams, but bounces right back. It's 1-0. Here comes the windup from Bernath and the pitch. Fouled off by Nagel. It's 1-1. Windup and the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. That one's lined into center field. Scott going back. But it'll be Robertson White who makes a catch in left field. So another scoreless inning for Bernath. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. The score is 10-3 Porters. You're watching HF Viking Baseball.
Number 5, Arthur Stan.
New pitcher in for the Porters. Number 28, Jack Sweeto. Here comes the windup. 1-0. Fastball down the middle. It's 1-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss from Stamps. It's 1-2. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss from Stamps. He'll go down swinging for the first out of the inning. Here's the windup and the pitch to Holly. Curveball away. It's 1-0. Windup and the pitch. Fastball low. It's 2-0. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Fastball down the middle. It's 2-1. Windup and the pitch. Slider outside. It's a 3-1 count now on Holly. Comes the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. It's 3-2. Here comes the windup and the 3-2 pitch. Fastball away. Holly will go to first with a walk, and that'll bring Xavier White up to the plate. Here's the pitch to White. It's a high fastball. 1-0. One-zero pitch. Here it comes. Fastball away. It's 2-0 now on White. Here comes the pitch. Pick off to first is not in time. Outside fastball is 3-0. Here comes the pitch. Fastball low. It's called for ball 4. So White will go to first base with a walk. And now it's runners on first and second for Mateo Munoz. Munoz hitting in the spot of Williams. Lockport coach calls time. He'll head out to the pitcher's mound. We'll be right back. Yeah. There's a fastball down the middle. 0-1. New pitcher for the Porters is Nate Gurecki. Here comes the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Judy Kinley toss second to first. Is in time for the double play. So the Porters get out of it. Don't allow a run. We'll head to the top of the sixth. Vikings still down 7. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Drew Satunis up now for the Porters. Here comes the pitch from Bernath. That's fouled off. It's 0-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded in between short and second, or first and second, I'm sorry. That'll get through for a leadoff hit for Satunis. Bernath comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball low. Back pick to first by Williams is not in time. Bernath comes set. Pick off to first. Again, not in time. 1-0 count here on Flood. His pitch. Fastball away. It's 2-0. Bernath comes set. Here's pitch. High fastball. It's 3-0. Pick off by Bernath. Again, not in time. It's 3-0 here on Flood. Fastball outside, 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second is not in time. So 3-2 count here on Ryan Flood. Comes the pitch. Fastball that's line into center. Scott's got an eye on it. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. It's 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Bernath. There's another pop fly into center. Scott, an eye on it again. Runner's tagging, but decides to go back. So that's the second out of the inning. And up to the plate will step Justin Vandertook. Fouled off. It's 0-1. Bernath comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Chest high, called for ball one. It's 1-1. Curveball in the dirt. Runner goes. Throw to third. Is in time to get the runner at third. So Bernath with another scoreless inning. Porter still leads 10-3. We'll head to the bottom of the sixth. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Here comes the windup and the pitch from the new pitcher, Flood. The high fastball, 1-0 on Morales now. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Fastball spiked in the dirt, 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Inside fastball, 2-1 now on Morales. Here's a windup, the pitch. Outside fastball called for ball three. It's 3-1. Here comes the windup and the pitch. That ball's popped in the air towards center. And if it is Vandertook's got an eye on it, he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. And Jameer Scott will step up to the plate for the Vikings. Here comes the windup and the pitch from Flood. Curveball down the middle. It's 0-1. Windup. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown by Scott, but he takes it back. It's 1-1. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Inside curveball called for ball 2. 2-1 now on Scott. Comes the windup, the 2-1. Fastball down the middle. Called for strike 2. It's 2-2. Here's the windup and the pitch. Curveball down the middle. It's a full count now on Scott. Here's the pitch. Fastball followed back towards the net. Still full count on Scott. Three-two pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss from Scott. He goes to first on the drop third, but it's thrown out. So 2 outs now for the Vikings. Pass or slider in the dirt. 1-0 here. Fastball down the middle on Cheney. It's 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Curveball down the middle. 1-2 now on Cheney. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fastball, that's high, so it's 2-2 now on Cheney. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss from Cheney. He goes down swinging. We'll head to the top of the 7th. The score is 10-3, Porter's lead. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Fastball in the dirt. 1-0 here on Vaynerchuk. 2-0 now on Vandertuck. Comes a pitch. High fastball. It's 3-0. Here's a pitch. Fastball down the middle. It's 3-1. Here's a ground ball. Cheney fields it cleanly. Throw to first. Is in time to get Vandertuck for the first out. Stepping up now is Matt Oprondek. Curveball down the middle, but a bit high. So it's 1-0. Jan Oprondek. Here's a pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 2-0. The windup from Bernath and the pitch. Fastball grounded. Foul towards the Porter's dugout. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. High fastball. 3-1 on Oprondek. Here's the fastball, just a bit low. So Oprondek will go to first with a walk. Bernath comes set. Here's the pitch. Here's a foul ball, grounded towards third base sideline. It's 0-1. Bernath comes set. Here comes the pitch. High fastball, taken for ball one. It's 1-1. Kick off to first. Not in time. Here's another fastball. Down the middle, that's called for a strike. It's 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Another pickoff attempt, not successful. Here comes the pitch from Bernath. Fastball. Popped in the air on the infield. Heidelberg coming in. He'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. Cal Carosa up now for the Porters. Bernath comes set. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Back pick to first is not in time. comes the pitch from Burnett. Slider on the outside corner, so it's 0-2. Ball 1 called. 1-2 now on Carosa. Bernath comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball fouled back. 2-2 now. Here comes the pitch. Fastball just a bit high. So it's 2-2 on Carosa. Here's the pitch from Bernath. That one roped down the third base line, but foul, so it's still 2-2. Here comes the pitch. High fastball, back pick to first, is not in time. So a full count now on Carosa. Another pickoff. Fouled off again. Still 3-2. High fastball taken for ball 4. Carosa will go to first with a walk. High fastball from Bernath. It's 1-0. One 0 count. Here comes the pitch from Bernath. Fouled off. Another ball called. It's 2-1. 2-1 count. Bernath comes set. Here's the pitch. High fastball. It's 3-1. Three-one count. Here's the pitch. Fastball popped up in the air. Bernath calling for it, and he'll make the catch. So Bernath, with 6 scoreless innings, will head to the bottom of the 7th. Vikings' last chance. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Ricky Ham up now for the Vikings to lead it off here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the pitch. For a ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball inside, called for strike 1. 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Larkins. Fastball low. It's 2-1. Another fastball that gets away. 3-1 now on Ham. Here comes the pitch. High fastball. So Ham will take the walk to lead off the inning here, and up to the plate will be Demir Heidelberg.
Number 4, Demir Heidelberg.
Curveball down the middle on Heidelberg. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Curveball inside. 1-1 now on Heidelberg. Here comes the pitch. That one's roped down the third base line, but foul. So it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Curveball. Just a bit high. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss from Heidelberg, and that's the first out. So 1 out now. Ham on first, and Arthur Stamps up to the plate.
Arthur Stamps.
Here's the pitch to Stamps. Inside high fastball called for strike 1. It's 0-1. Oh, on the Stamps. Here comes the pitch. Inside fastball. It's 1-1. Strike 2 called. Three, 2 count. Here comes the pitch to Stamps. Curveball in the dirt, and Stamps will go to first with a walk.
Number 27, Kendall Ellis.
Fastball high, called for strike 1 on Ellis. It's 1-1.